Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Hello guys, just doing a quick review for the Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. Oh, this episode, I kind of have a few problems with it, to be honest. Yeah, because this one kind of reintroduces Gabriel. And they basically said this whole time, he's literally been aware of Jadis this whole time for like literally every year. He's been able to see her since she basically left, I think. Maybe it was like some years after Rick's disappearance. He was basically seeing flipping Jadis every year. They was having conversations with each other, which is just like, what? Man, they literally redeemed Gabriel by the end of The Walking Dead. And what it does, like saving all those people when the Commonwealth was going to leave tons of people for dead. It was kind of like symbolizing like what he did when he just didn't really let people in the church and he was a coward, but then he ends up saving tons of people's lives and just fully redeems himself, like full circle. But now we kind of like, this whole time he's been seeing Jadis, and even at times where they literally had no food, he didn't think like, man, maybe we should maybe I should actually tell my group about Jadis and her secret group. But probably thinking like, we'll probably have to put up a fight or something. I don't know, but it just makes, this is kind of, oh man, why did they do this to Gabriel? I mean, maybe because it's like Jadis' last episode and her last big connection with a character from Alexandria was Gabriel, but to slightly ruin his story, this whole time he was aware of flipping Jadis, it's just stupid. Yeah. I just find that part of the story dumb. Really dumb. But yeah, basically, I guess Rick's ready to go home with Michonne. He tries to get a gift for Michonne and RJ. I guess she kind of recommends like a hatchet, since Judith has like a katana. Yeah. And you just see them bond and stuff. And then they end up finding some survivors who they rescue, and they end up finding like these walker zombies. But yeah, these people just seem like they'd be thankful for getting saved and also given free food. But then, because it is 10 years into the apocalypse and they look pretty bad, like, they tried to kill Rick and Michonne, take their stuff. But then, since it's Rick and Michonne, they basically get it back and their guns and take the noodles back, which is funny. Yeah, and of course that's not going to be the last time we see them. Yeah. Then you end up staying in this place. But then, I guess Jadis ends up finding them. But yeah, just this storyline with Gabriel knowing that Jadis, well, him seeing Jadis and also knowing about her community, well, not fully, like, Jadis doesn't give all the details, but it's like she holds on to Gabriel because that's like her last connection to, I guess, something that she cared about before just being with the CRM and just doing all the bad things she did, and she kind of feels bad about some of the stuff she's doing, and she kind of goes to like Gabriel for like forgiveness or something, because yeah, I guess she can't live with it, and she feels like she has a purpose doing this, and I guess they just had to have like last few scenes together. But still, Gabriel seeing her every year, especially when things got really bad, it's a joke. I don't like it. I kind of wish they cut that part out. Yeah, because it kind of ruins Gabriel's story a bit, like all the stuff they was going through, and he didn't tell about flipping Jadis. Yeah, and if they got to one point where Jadis basically revealed Rick's alive, I would have been so pissed, because that would have bricked the whole story. But good thing they didn't do that. But let's just say this is my least favorite episode this season. I have to say it. I mean, it's not a bad episode, and I did want to see these characters meet each other again, but in a way that would actually make sense instead of what they actually decided to do. Because I guess their meeting once is already bad enough, but several times, like even when he's been with Wazito and stuff, and even after Wazito's death, and they end up actually having a kiss and stuff, and him wanting her to come back with, to Alexandria, but then she can't because, she has a higher purpose at that point, believing so much in the RCM. And oh yeah, I just hit that flipping Jadis literally has the big three, like two of the big three, like she could possibly take them out, and she decides to have like a dialogue with them, thanking them for like their service or whatever, for what their deaths are gonna bring. She literally could have killed them in their sleep, but nope. She decides to let them live, which I just find so stupid. She could have killed them in their sleep because that's her whole goal, to make sure they're dead. But then, then they end up killing her. She like barely escapes, and then she ends up running into the people that, Rick and Michonne could have killed, but they spared. And yeah, we already know how this is gonna go. But they end up helping Jadis because she kind of lies to him that she's gonna bring him back, but she just kind of just using him as bait to bring Rick and Michonne out, and for something to fight while she tries to like talk with them, and then the walkers come and devour them, that kind of crap. Yeah, the obvious stuff. Yeah, this feels like a filler episode, to be honest. It's not, and it is at the same time. It's just like, man, how can you have a filler episode when you only got 6 episodes? It's stupid. But it gets to a point where they're kind of like talking with each other, and Michonne just wants to kill Jadis at this point, but then she could possibly, like her information could possibly kill all of their people in Alexandria. I mean, I don't know how things would go with the Commonwealth being attached at this point. Like, they don't even know about the Commonwealth, but still, yeah. I wonder if Jadis is aware of the Commonwealth. And I hadn't watched, like, World Beyond, but I don't even know if they even mentioned the Commonwealth in that show, because I didn't bother with that show. But it seems like they tried to make a deal because they know they can't kill her, because if she dies by a walker, or if Michonne kills her, everyone's basically dead in Alexandria. So, yeah. They try and make a deal, I guess. Like, Rick has to go back with her. Michonne, I guess, has to go home, but obviously Rick's not going to do that. And Jadis isn't going to go with her plan, like, making sure she doesn't have a gun. And Rick comes willingly. And then there gets to a point where Jadis decides to, like, get rid of her weakness, Gabriel. Like, the last time she sees him. Then he decides to shoot him. Yeah. Make it look like Gabriel's going to die by her. But I guess she spares him and lets him go. And then I guess Gabriel just hopes he gets to see her one last time, which never happens. Yeah, because she ends up getting bit by a walker and dying, but she at least gives the secrets to, like, where her file is. So, they actually have a chance to, like, save their people, but also take down the RCM. Who knows what kind of information they have. And like I said, we need the movie to finish the story properly, because this just feels so rushed. Because it's only 6 episodes. It should have been like, if they was going to do an entire movie trilogy in 6 episodes, there was no way it was going to be complete. So they need to still at least do one movie. Like, they have to, instead of like doing so many spin-offs. Yeah, just bring everyone back together and finish the story properly. But yeah, Jadis dies. Like, Rick puts her out of her misery before turn and stuff. Which I wouldn't have done that for Jadis, and gives back, I guess, their ring, yeah, which she found when Rick blew himself up. But I just still hate Gabriel knew the whole time. It's so stupid. But yep, I guess they go back to the RCM to get the file. Yeah. And then Gabriel, he's just sad that Jadis didn't come back since he was meeting her every year, which is just stupid. I hate that. Like, what? That's stupid. Oh. I mean, it doesn't fully ruin his storyline in the final season of The Walking Dead, but it just knowing that kind of it hurts it a little bit, knowing that he was he knew about Jadis this whole time and he didn't do anything. Like what it could have did with this as well. I mean, he redeems himself with what he decides to do in that Commonwealth storyline, but how much he actually could have achieved and how it would have made like Daryl's journey more important, like maybe like he uses that as a lead or something instead of like going all the way to France for no reason, and now he's helping these random people. It's just yeah. But yeah, I guess they're gonna go to the base, and yeah, we've got one episode left. And yeah, we're gonna get to see how they end this story, but I just hope this isn't the full ending. They better not do some bullshit with the kill off Rick. I would be so disappointed. Either Rick or Michonne, but they at least stop their family from getting hurt. I just hope they don't do anything like that. I'd be so disappointed, because I literally wouldn't have a reason to watch the Dow Addiction show if Rick dies, and then Morgan he's going home to Alexandria. So I mean, there's still certain stuff I don't want to see, but I just don't want Rick to die. And yeah, that's pretty much it. What did you think of the episode? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? I'm kind of in the middle of this episode. I'm not fully satisfied, but yeah. Appreciate you can leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.